Enzo, good to see you. Injuries ahead of the game tomorrow. Have you got any fresh concerns?
No, at the moment. We have some doubt, nothing serious. We're gonna use today's session to verify, but I think we're gonna be all right.
Callum Doyle, I just wanted to check in on as well. I remember you saying 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, that he was going to be back in a week's time. Is that right?
He start to do some session outside, no with us. So I think he still needs time, but he's progressing very well.
In terms of other team news this weekend, you're going to be missing Ricardo Pereira due to suspension. What does the player that comes into that position need to have in their skill set in order to fill in well behind him?
When Ricardo is not playing, we are using Amsa there. So probably will be Amsa instead than Ricardo. It's not compared to the last time when I said Amsa is going to play. We have still some doubt, some different option. We see, but is when Amsa played in that position, he did very well. So we can use him. We see.
You spoke earlier in the week with the coach's voice about the player in that position needing to move well in the traffic, and I just wonder whether you could expand on that a little bit more and explain what that means.
No, it's just anyway. In Ricardo case, he is the profile that he can do that because he is able to move in small spaces. Amsa probably give us something different in terms of strength compared to the Ricardo. But as I said, both they are doing very well. The only thing that the big difference is when you receive the ball and you are as a fullback, there are much more space, less people around you. While when you are in the middle, there is less spaces and more players around you. So you have to be able to move in the right way, and it's a process for them because it's something new. But they are doing very well.
Today, the football club announced a new contract for Ben Nelson, someone that you spoke about last week as well, I think, till 2027. What was the thinking behind that new deal for him?
No, Ben, it's very good profile. He's from the academy. It's 04, it's 2004, so he's still very young, but he's improving, and we are happy to continue with him. But as we said, with young players, we need to give them the right time. We have also Will Alves, Wanya, Casey McCarthy, these kind of players that they are young and they are doing very well, and they are all from the academy. So I think for the club and for the fans, it's something that we need to be proud.
There's another 8 players out of contract at the end of this season. Discussions in place.
How many? 8. You said 8?
8, yeah. Not including the loan players, but 8 first-team players out of contract. Discussions happening with those players at the moment ahead of the January transfer window, or is that just something that's not happening?
No, not yet, because I want all of them focus in this season, in our target, and then we see February, March where we are, and then we take decision. But in this moment, the most important thing is to be focused, to continue in the way we are doing, and this is the only thing, to be honest, that I'm worried today. Then we have time for the new contract.
Plymouth Argyle tomorrow afternoon, Enzo. What you're expecting from them and what you've seen in your analysis of them?
It's a very complicated team. I think the best of the championship, or the second, probably is the second in terms of counter-attacker after Leeds. So we need to be careful, especially when we have the ball. They are dangerous. And we need to control the game. We need to control the tempo of the game. And also they have very good player like Whittaker, that is very good profile, very good winger, dangerous on the ball. So, and they are doing fantastic job since already 2-3 years.
How do you tactically guard against that kind of counter-attacking football when you play quite an expansive possession-based game? How quickly do you have to be wary of that transition?
Yeah, probably. As I said, when you face a team that they are dangerous when they have the ball, probably you need to behave in one way. But when they are dangerous when we have the ball, probably we need to control, as all we said many times, we need to control. First of all, we have to try to keep the ball in the best way we can. Don't give away in easy way. And in the moment that if happen that we give away the ball in easy way or they are able to recover the ball, we need to be able to avoid transition.
And finally, Enzo, after 2 away games back-to-back, you're now back at King Power Stadium as well. For 2 back-to-back home games, that must feel like a big thing and nice to be home, but also quite a nice opportunity with 2 back-to-back home games as well.
Absolutely. I think that we're going to start a very important moment of the season tomorrow. And as you said, because we have 2 games at home, we need our fans 100% tomorrow be with us. Because, as I said, we are an important moment, and tomorrow it's an important game. The next one will be an important game, and we need all of them behind the team, pushing the team, and all together try to win the game.
Enzo, thank you very much. Best luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there, thank you. Just a couple from me. I wonder, you talk about them being important games. Are they more important because you got that late win, a chance to build some momentum again and build a sequence again?
No, it's probably also it's for many reasons. Probably the main reason for me is because around December it's always a month that it's a tricky month for many reasons, and if you are able to be consistent, exactly, it's something important.
Why is it tricky? Just talk us through.
Tricky because for many reasons, Christmas is there. You can be a little bit distracted, for many reasons, and also because the amount of the game, you can get some injury players. So it's tricky month.
It is a chance to build for you now. Do you start thinking about January at this point as well, or as a coach, as a manager, or do you put that right on one side?
No, to be honest, now I'm focused on tomorrow game. That we need to win, and we are going to try to win the game. And then in the moment that we are in January, but January is for me it's quite easy. I said many times, we have 25 players already, full squad. So it's not sure. We see, but before we decide for some players, we need some of the players that now they are here, they want to leave. Otherwise, we're going to continue in the same way because we have full squad.
And just lastly, I want to ask about one of the members of that squad who I think we might get a chance to talk to at some point soon. Stephan Lichtsteiner, just talk to us a bit about what he brings to the side, what you've seen in him.
Steffi, I said many times with Steffi, for me it's quite clear. In the moment that he become consistent, I struggle, yes. He can be, no doubt, Premier League player. But because sometimes it's higher, sometimes low, sometimes higher, sometimes low, and he needs to be always good level. And he played some games for us fantastic, very good. Probably the last game against West Bromwich was not his best game, but also he is one of the guys that is playing every game, every minute. So it's normal that. But we are very happy in the way he's working, in the way he's playing, and probably as all his teammates, he needs to improve many things in the last third, but he's doing well.
Sorry, I know I said that was last. Can I ask, how does he respond? When you sit down with him and you say, sometimes you're up here, sometimes you're there, and we need you.
The problem...
What's he like when you talk?
Yeah, no, the problem about the players that they always said, yeah, but then at the end, you don't know. But no, Steffi, to be honest, I spoke with him many times, and also when you speak many times with the players, probably they have to understand that you do that for some reason, probably because you believe that they can do more. And Steffi, no doubt that he can be much better. He is okay, we are happy with him, but he has to be ambitious and he can be much better.